what's up? It's me, Mr. B, and we about to get crazy! Okay, once again, I'm defending my man. This is a strong build. Now, those of you that keep saying Freddy's weak and he's no good, read his power. What can you do with this? You gotta be creative. Survivors suffer an action speed penalty of 50%. This would be a good idea to keep them asleep, right? That's what this is for. And it works really well. It used to work really shitty, but now it's doing better. So, you don't like the 7 seconds? Put a block on. But this is the best add-on he has. It's better than this. It's better than that. And most people will put this with this together. No. You never take off the dress, hardly ever. There's only one build you ever want to take the dress off. That's it. One build, and that's it. Any other build, you don't want to worry about. So what can you do with this killer? They say he's weak. They say he has no defensive capabilities. Well, he's very offensively strong. How so? He's just a normal killer. Once you put him to sleep, he has no power to stop him. Yes, he does. Let's check it out real quick. I'll show you his power. Okay, now you see him. I'll take a look at this fella. See the height difference? See that? He's a fucking midget. Look at this. Big difference. You can see him over top of everything. Freddy is a mind game killer. And I think he was short because of this. You gotta play him like he's meant to be played, like his lore. Freddy is meant to manipulate you in the false hope, to toy with you, to just make you might believe you can beat him, but you're not beating my Freddy. Safe to say you're not getting out alive. There's a lot of OP builds with him as well. I've done them all, man. I've showed people how to play with him. If you can't play with Freddy, then you can't play Dead by Daylight, because he is one of the best mind game killers on the planet. If you can't mind game, then you're not going to be able to beat anybody anyways. You can say he's weak all you want, but he's not. You can put Blood Warden on. You don't even fucking need it, to be honest, if you have Remember Me. You don't even need Remember Me if you got these two add-ons. Watch this. This is the in-game build. One of his strongest builds. You add Jump Rope with Swing Chains. Why? His power's at 50%. You add another 25%. That's 75%. You add another tremendous decrease in Survivor's action speed. That brings it all the way up to about 95 fucking percent. Okay? Think about that for real quick. That helps you during the game, sure, but that helps you tremendously at the end of the game. If you really want to fuck them up, use this combo. Works every time, like a charm. It's not hard. And you can in-game build with it. Put Noed on. If you don't win with this build right here, then put the game down. You can't mind game. You can't play this game. No one should ever beat you with this build. Ever. You don't even need Remember Me with it. All you need is Noed and Bitter Murmur. That's it. You got Noed and Bitter Murmur with Swing Chain combos. You put everybody to sleep at the end. You can put them all four asleep at the end. They're not going to open the fucking doors. It's impossible. It takes like 5 to 7 minutes to open the doors with this combo. Legit. Now you gotta be creative. See? That's a creative mind working with Freddy. You can put anything else you want. Noed, Bitter Murmur. You're done. You're gonna see where they are at the end game. You're gonna kill them with Noed. It's over. You don't even need Noed. They're not getting the fucking doors open. I've literally, in one of my, I don't know which one it was, but I toyed with them the entire game. And at the very, very, very end is when I decided I was going to hook somebody. When they got all the generators done, that's when I began my real assault. I put everybody on the ground. It's that simple. It's not hard. Combos. Dress. Block. Class photo. Be a dick. Check this out. Put this on with the dress, with Remember Me. Just if you want. I mean, you don't need Remember Me because it's not going to get to the end game if you add this. If you want to even make it quicker, you put a Mori on. Do I have a Mori? I have a Mori. I have a bunch of Moris. I don't use them. I don't really have a bunch, but I haven't been getting them in my blood web. I never use them though. But this right here, that's it. There's no getting out of this alive. Once out of a million, maybe, you get lucky. If you're good at this game. If you're not so good, then this build will help. It's not that hard to play with Freddy, guys, is what I'm saying. He is a strong killer in the right hands. You just have to be more creative than other killers. You know why they really don't like him? He can't camp. He's not a camping killer. He's get on the assault to the next person, then the next person, then the next person. He's the way Dead by Daylight should be played with all killers. That's why they don't like him, because people want that crutch to face camp you, or to patrol you, or whatever. You don't do that with him. Alright, now let's talk about his weakness. Oh, it takes 7 seconds to put him to sleep. No, it doesn't. Nobody plays this game at rank 1 or whatever rank you are without add-ons. It don't take 7 seconds. You can make it take as little as 3.5 seconds with these. Watch. That's 3.5 seconds. And they're asleep. If that's such a big trouble, but that's not important. You don't chase and tunnel people with Freddy. You put them asleep and go about your business. You'll know where they go. They're not getting away. Welcome to my world, bitch, was said for a reason. It's not hard. It's not hard to play Freddy. He's a strong killer. You gotta know how to play him. Okay, now let's talk about his strengths. Now that we got away the 7-second bullshit that I always hear. It don't matter. You don't play like, oh, I see a person, I'm gonna go after them, smack, 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 smack. That ain't how you play with him. You put someone to sleep if they're on a generator, kick the generator. They're not going nowhere. Kick the pallet down they just dropped. They're not going anywhere. They sandbag someone, put them to sleep too. In fact, if you get a hit off on them, don't worry about it. Why don't you be creative? Instead of just tunneling one person down, put Sloppy Butcher on. Waste their time. It's not hard. And I can't stress enough how strong this perk is with him. Pop Goes the Weasel is great with Freddy. These 3 right here are the best gen stopping perks for Freddy. And if you have this, you can add this with it, because that also slows down how fast they can heal themselves. So you can put that on, take this off. I'll show you another strong build. Okay, which one is it? Pop Goes the Weasel? Yeah. This right here, if they're gen rushing the shit out of you, they're not going to gen rush the shit out of you here. You'll have, by the end of the game, you'll have every freaking pallet broken, and they'll probably not even come close to getting the generators done unless you let them. You'd have to legit let them. He's not weak. He knows where you are at all times. Play chess, not checkers. That's the deal. What's his strengths? There's a lot of killers. In fact, every single killer other than Freddy that has weaknesses to certain things that survivors do that are annoyances. What are they? Flashlight saves. Fucking annoying as hell. Are they still viable? Fuck yeah, if you watch my channel. I flashlight save like a motherfucker still with this meta. No matter how fast they're picking them up, you got the timing down, you can't get flashlight saves. Freddy? I don't get hit with it. I don't hardly ever flashlight save against the Freddy. And I'm really good at it. I even know where to aim. He's just really awkward and hard to do. Okay, let's take away that fucking annoyance out of the whole game. What's another annoyance thing they do? Oh, they love to stop you from hooking their friends, don't they? They sure the fuck do. You all know it. Yeah, imagine being a trapper. You knock someone down, you pick them up, you slowly walk over there, then you got 3 fucking people body blocking you. Guess what? Don't work on Freddy. You'll walk right fucking through their asses, and you'll hook your survivor and be on to the next one. Okay? That's another thing that's annoying. What's another thing? Oh, like height. You know, that I could say mind game. Like some people, it's really hard to mind game with because you'll see where their big old water head's at. You won't see it with Freddy. He is the best mind gaming killer on the game except for Nurse. And that's just because she can blink. Let's just throw the nurse, all the nurse talk out the fucking window. Nurse is terrible. Like compared to any other killer because there is no comparison. You can't compare the nurse to any other fucking killer. There is none. So throw her shit out the window. Freddy's the best at mind games, point blank, period. He's better than Hag, he's better than all of them. You make him think you're going one way, then your little short ass gets him to another way. It's the best mind gamer on there because, and not only that, he's still fast, and when he hits you with his glove, it is the biggest hitbox. You don't even have to be really aiming at them. You just see a corner of the person, you're gonna hit them. So you put like Shadowborn on him, you miss, put the game down, or you're rusty, I guess. Okay, what else is one of his strengths? We talked about you don't need Deer Stalker, you don't need none of that bullshit. He's got a built-in everything. You don't really need perks that track, so you can just focus on nothing but gen stopping or a fun build. I've played with builds just that speed up my time on everything, and I've been successful with it. No ruin. Just use like save the best for last, and then vaulting speed perks, kicking generators, and pallet perks. I mean, be creative. You can do anything you want with this killer. There's other things he's good at. What am I thinking? I think I really talked about it. He's the best at mind games. Can't body block him. He has the biggest hitbox. Flashlight saves are not a problem. That saves you so much time in game. People forget about. The one thing he can't do is face camp you, or camp really in general. But if people would know how to play the game right, they wouldn't have a problem. Because they'd be putting pressure on other survivors instead of just staying by one. Get good, you fucking noob. In other words. Alright, and last but not least, he is by far the best at in-game on the planet. I've literally killed everybody at the end game, meaning purposely. I could have killed people in the beginning of the game. I do it all the time. You watch my channel. If you're watching this video, you watch my fucking channel, my dude. You know what I'm about and what I do with Freddy. I do not fucking lose. In fact, I 4K nearly every game. This is not hard, bro. It's so fucking easy with Freddy. He's like one of the best killers on the game if you know how to play with him. But people don't, and let's see why. They don't because of the community complains about him. They're asking for buffs. You know how much trouble you're going to be in when they buff him? Imagine, okay, my viewers, imagine MrBeCrazy with Freddy, and people, they buff him. Imagine that. I don't do anything but 4K with this character, no matter what rank I'm in. They're going to buff him. You know how excited I'm going to be when they buff him? I already have no trouble killing with him, but everybody bitches and complains too much. But it's a good buff. I don't think people should be able to wake up that easy. Generators, yeah, you can burn yourself, I guess, when you fuck up on a generator. That's part of the lore. I like it. I like the idea. But still, he's going to be OP as fuck, and then people are going to start playing with him. Then they're going to realize how good he is, and they're going to say, wow. He's finally good? No, he's always been good. You're just not good at the fucking game. If you can't play with Freddy, you don't understand Dead by Daylight. Enough said. I seen tier lists put him all the way at the very bottom of the list. And really, he's up there with Michael. To be honest. And I can put some builds on here where I will never lose. And I can't say that for any other character. Maybe Michael, in a way. But then again, he has to stalk to get his power up, so maybe not Michael. But there is builds, certain add-ons, certain perks, certain offerings that I can put on here, and I'll never lose. Ever. I can't say that about any other killer. I can't. There's no other killer. So don't bitch about how long it takes to... Oh, they're gonna jump through a pallet before I hit them. That don't fucking matter. It's not like at the end of the world if you don't hit them before they wake, before they get a chance to get put to sleep. You don't have to have them asleep constantly. You just gotta put them asleep and then play your game. Do what you do. Think. It's chess, not checkers, man. And anybody good at chess... Anybody good at chess would be good with Freddy. He's kind of like the Doctor in that sense. He's stronger than the Doctor, by far. 10 times stronger. People just don't know it because they don't give him the chance of day because of the community complaints. They rather complain instead of master. I mastered Freddy. And he's not a bad killer. I put him up there with, hey, sometimes I do better with him than Billy. In fact, I think he's my best killer. And I can nurse. Oh, I can nurse. People see me nurse. She's P3 too, baby. Billy's P3. All my killers are P3. I can play with every one of these motherfuckers. But Freddy is by far my strongest. I 4K with him more than any one of these motherfuckers. And you guys not knowing how I'm putting him so low on the tier list just pisses me off. Because I think you should learn how to play the game before judging anybody that's good. Well, my pig's P3 too. And she's a solid killer too, I agree. But Freddy, in my mind, I'm better with him than any other killer, and I can play with them all. What do you guys think about this discussion? Let me know. OP builds, I think I went over them enough. You can use literally anything. Knockout, fucking amazing. Spies from the Shadows, fucking amazing. Shadowborn, fucking amazing. Save the best for last, amazing. Don't even get me started on monitor and abuse. That'll make my wee-wee go up. Make your choice. You can use anything on him and make it viable. Bitter Murmur especially. I love Bitter Murmur on Freddy. I think I might do some gameplay later. Agitation, basement build Freddy. There's everything. You can do anything you want with him. And you don't really need a lot of tracking perks. Waste it on your perk spots. You want to make sure they don't win? This wastes their time during game. This wastes their time during game. This wastes their time during game. And so does this. You'll win. I'll prove it. Let's get into the game, bitches. You're all dead. Look at this. Freddy's fucking pet peeves. 3 med kits. Are you shitting me? I can only imagine that they're like, the only reason why they use that as an instant heal. It's gonna be an annoying game. We're still gonna fucking lose. You know that, right? Anybody watching knows this. That I'm gonna beat their ass. Alright, let's move forward. Let's get to this massacre. There we go. Hopefully my audio is working correctly. Sorry about the little static every once in a while. I called for a massacre. I shall give you one. It's confidence, right? I already know I'm going to win before the match even starts. It's not because of the rank. I know all these people. They're all rank 1 survivors. I pay close attention. Everything I said, you'll see me do right here. Now, do I chase them? No. I'm using my sloppy butcher at the moment. Now he has to heal. Now making that bitch. Well, this motherfucker wants to try to loot me by the strong building. Mind game. He's done. In the basement you go. For real, this is too fucking easy. I knew that motherfucker was coming back for my run. 1 potato. 2 potato. 3 potato. And 4's on the hook. Now should I go for the cock-sucking whore? Wink wink. You know what I'm talking about. She knows what I'm talking about. Okay. So, this whore wants to piss me off, I guess. So, I'm just going straight after anybody. I stopped the hook. I did smack her. Did I tell her? No. Went after this fella. Now 2 sloppy butchers going on. 1 person just got awake. Now at this point, I'm expecting them to go save their ally, which they haven't done yet because I did a good job stopping that. I don't really think of it as camping. I was going after other people, but like I said with Freddy, it's chess, not checkers. You don't just tunnel 1 person at a time. Be a heathen. Now I know this person's going after him, so I follow. And for some reason I couldn't put her to sleep. He killed himself. He didn't want no more of this massacre. I don't blame him. I wouldn't. Smacked her. She's got sloppy butcher now. This chick's going for the save. That's fine. Sloppy butcher. All 3 of them injured. 1 dead. This is turning out way better than I thought. I think that should have... I thought that was a good lunge. It wasn't. Too easy. This is the same crew I was talking shit about too. The one with 3 medkits. They're scared though. You can tell by their gameplay they're terrified. No one got a gen done yet. I've stopped them from doing everything. Now see, now this girl's about to get put back to sleep, wasting even more time. The other one's on the Jenny. She's going to wake up, I believe. I could put him back in the basement, but I think it'd take longer than to just put him right here. I got shit to do. See, someone just woke up. And the other person's on the hook, and the other person's asleep, and another one's dead. So, we're going to use my Pop Goes the Weasel. Put her back to sleep. We're checking to see where everybody's at. We know. Oh, you want that? You're not getting that. Try to mind game a bit. Got her close enough to where I could get close enough to hit her. She tried to do the... It don't work. Lay down. You're not gonna make that. I drew her enough. So instead of just taking 1 person down, I took 2. for reasons. It was smart. I'm playing chess right now. And it's almost checkmate. 2 dead. 1 on the ground, 1 injured. Sloppy butcher. Taking forever to heal, isn't it, ladies? Isn't it, little cock-sucking whores? Put her to sleep. Going for her because she's been in dream transition longer. Again, strategy. She's down. Check. And mate. Draw her back towards me with the mind game so she don't have time to go anywhere. This game's over. It's that fucking simple, guys. 5 gens left, not even 1 close to getting done. Now you tell me in the comments how he's a shit killer. Make your excuses, whatever. Would you fear me? Would you fear me if I was Freddy? He says yes. No? I think they would. Anytime I play survive with friends or kill your friends with my friends that know me, they fear Freddy most of all my killers. I play Nurse against them. I think there's a video not too long ago where I just toyed with them with Nurse. But they rather play against my Nurse than my Freddy. Because they already know it's going to be they're not going to like the game. It's not fun. In fact, I had one of my Padawans I've been training since he just got the game maybe a couple months ago, maybe a month ago. I taught him a lot. He was toying with us, little motherfucker, B-down. He toyed with us like crazy. He's came a long way. He's gotten really good at this fucking game. With the help of me. He's a level 1 killer, I'd say now. And a level 1 survivor. Put him under my wing, and within a month he got so good. You'll see a Huntress go after him. It's funny. I like watching the Huntresses try to hit him. It's funny as shit. Taught him how to 360, taught him how to juke, taught him everything. There you have it. Is he weak? You let me know. You be the judge of that. Let me know if he's higher on the tier list when he's in my hands. You saw the game. I called it. I came and I conquered. Now all them little whores are dead. Hope you enjoyed the video and you like and subscribe.